in that box, boy. How you gonna get in that box, man? Lights, camera, action. Caught up in a little lap traffic here, sawmill. Monday morning here in the Philippines. I gotta head over to Alone to mail some stuff. Look around the market area, see what's happening. Man, everybody's out, everybody's going somewhere. Not surprised it didn't rain last night. You know, we came in from a camping trip yesterday. I figured it would rain the minute we got back, but it didn't. The weather's still holding firm. Montana River is way up. Today I'm riding with my man John Mark. Where's John Mark? Hold on. Battle ready position. Boom. Past the Popo, go back down to the Level Ready. Heading over to Alongapo. Little Air 21 place right next to the new SM. So if you got to get something down to Manila in a hurry, go to the Air 21 right next to the new SM. It's just about 100 meters away. You're facing the SM just to the left, but they've never let me down. They say 3 business days, but some days it gets there the next day. $3 to send something down there, roughly $3. Send some documents to Manila, no problem. Never let me down. There's other places to send it, but if you develop a system that's reliable, if it's reliable, that means don't fix it. Stick with reliability, what you know. It's like back in the day. I mean, not so much now. A lot of these other carriers have caught up, and their speed and reliability is comparable. But you know, back in the day, yes, FedEx was more money, but if you were sending documents back and forth from Southeast Asia to the States, and I'm still like this, if they're important documents, you know, if I'm sending important documents, or if I were to close on a property or something where, you know, you've got documents notarized at the embassy, it costs you $50 a page, time is critical, FedEx all the way. FedEx 100%. I'm not saying UPS or DHL, all the others won't get your stuff there, but I'm just telling you through my personal experience that if it absolutely, positively has to be there overnight, and I don't want them to lose that shit because I got money invested in those $50 a page stamps from the embassy, my shit's going to FedEx. But from Barrio Alvarado to Manila, I use Air 21 right next to the new SM in Alongapo. There you go. Gentlemen walking around selling stainless grills. It's one of them things. You think your job's hard? Try selling stainless grills on the streets of Barrio Alvarado when really nobody's in the market to buy a grill. They'll walk around all day trying to sell whatever product they can get their hands on. Make $1. You gotta respect it. I'm riding with my man John Mark. It's kind of funny because this young guy right here that I've rode with him a few times, his name's John Mark. And then my taxi driver's name's John Paul. I call him John Paul Jones. Paul Jones said he was in Manila. I just called John Mark, my backup. These Region 7 taxis, they can go anywhere in the region and they run the meter. Really cheap, really efficient. And they're glad to get your business. If you just get one or two of them on speed dial, you know, they're hanging out in the long pool, obviously, but they'll come out here and scoop you up, take you where you want to go. They run the meter, it's a brand new car, clean, good drivers. Comparable, if not cheaper than taking a strike, because they run the meter. Little lab traffic coming into Calatrine Gate. Soaking up some JD views. Good smell of that JD exhaust early in the morning. What's it smell like? It smells like freedom. Come across this little green bridge here that's barely wide enough for two tricycles. You have to inch by each other. Yeah, you see? Another coat of paint scraped. My buddy said tricycles aren't allowed. I said, no problem, man. Just park your butt over there at the mall and let me run next door to the Air 21. So if you're here at the new SM, you see the jets. Air 21 is just right across the bridge on the right over here. The gentleman here standing on the bridge. Branch off of there. Come over the water here. Oh yeah, who wants to swim in that? I don't recommend it. Don't recommend swimming in that. So anyhow, just come across the bridge. It's walking distance if you take a trike. Just let your trike park over there. We'll come down here to the Air 21. Oh no. Shit, maybe they are closed. What the hell's going on? Oh no. Alright, damn it. So here's a quagmire. Does the place open at 10? I stand around here for 15 minutes. I guess I will stand around here for 15 minutes and see if it opens at 10. And if not, I'll try the FedEx Center up on the top deck in the to-go place of the new SM. That place was open the other day when I went in there, so I'll just send it FedEx. Be more money probably. And you know what? That's a good question too, because like you go UPS, they don't do domestic, they only do international. Alright, I'll stay in here over this shit river. Wait until just wait until 10 o'clock. and see if they open up. I'm here. Well, it's 15 minutes, folks. Well, you got a beautiful view. I better quit fucking around. I fall off in this river. My ass gonna need about 10 Z-Packs, 100 Doxies, and something else to cure you from all the ailments you'll get from that water. All right, so they didn't open at 10. Let's go to the SM, check on the FedEx place. I need to ask some questions about to-go anyhow. I know you still can't get on the ferry down to Cebu unless you're an essential individual and they don't allow kids. But I'm gonna try to ship that new tent, that 2-bedroom cabin down there to the village. Have them set that up in the village. Be Fatima's new house. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I can't go on the SM because I left my fucking grinding helmet in my Indiana gear bag, and I ended up bringing my backpack. I put my wallet in my pocket, but I forgot to put my damn plastic sun visor grinding helmet that you wear on top of your head. You know, you got this fucking chin warmer to warm your chin, and you got to put the grinding helmet, you know, up here on top of your head. And you got Popo here. You got two cops hanging out there, MPs. So if I want a grinding helmet, I go all the way around, I think, to the other side, because over here, no, there's somebody right here who might be selling them. See those little blue boxes right there? Those are the grinding helmets. You get them for 10 pesos each at W Mart. But when you come around these populated areas where they know they got you by the balls, they jack them up anywhere 50 pesos, 100 pesos. I mean, over there at Royal, what the fuck we pay? 100 pesos, 150, $2, $3, just gouge you. The shit lasts for one trip, then they break, and they, you know, make it to the oceans. Folks, I got a lot of patience. I got a lot of patience, I really do. I've got more patience than the average person. But, you know, this stupidity here with this grinding helmet, and you can see the way this gentleman is wearing his appropriate position. And then once you leave these buildings, just, you know, goes away. But when you pass an entrance, you got to wear the grinding helmet, and then once you pass the entrance, it goes on top of your head. It's just absolute fucking ridiculous, absolute ridiculousness. I sat there and watched a what's that UFC fight? Shout out to Vegas, everybody in Vegas, packed out T-Mobile Arena, nobody wearing a fucking chin warmer. My God, I'm wonderful to see that shit going on back in America. My goodness. When will they give this shit up here? I gotta be honest with you, it'll probably be years before they do. I'm gonna make a statement. People don't, you can agree or not disagree, but you know, the Philippines is about 50 years behind most countries. They're 50 years behind in so many ways. That's reality. And so China, US, Russia, places like that, you know, already opening up, don't give a shit. Ain't even talking about this shit no more. And here, you gotta wear a fucking grinding helmet to go in the damn mall. They'll just never let it go, my friends. But, you know, when you're 50 years behind on everything from infrastructure to education and everything else, how can you expect the government down in Manila to understand anything like this? Patience. You want to come to the Philippines and retire? You better be a patient motherfucker or stay drunk all the time. You want some reality, a little dose of reality? You know, your dream of living in paradise? Or the other key is to just go to some little island somewhere that's so far off the fucking beaten path, away from everything, away from all government, away from the barangay. You and your wife live out there on a fucking beach somewhere where you don't see any government people. All right, come on over. That's not reality for most folks. Deal with this shit. All right, folks, I bought a grinding helmet. 20 pesos, 40 US cents. Waste of fucking money off this little old lady over there. Sweet lady. Helping her out. I gotta put this damn thing together so I can go in here and see if I can mail my damn documents. That Air 21 is not open. They let me down. Shit ain't swinging my way this morning. So let me show you what you gotta do with this grinding helmet, okay? Take out the visor part here. Alright, now the problem with that visor is that so much has a film on it. So if you just try to put it on, you can't see through it. And you gotta have eagle eyes to be able to, you gotta have eagle eyes, you gotta have fingernails to be able to pull this damn thing off of here. So it just comes with this stupid shit here. There you go. There's your grinding helmet. And somehow you take this damn thing, find where you can peel it. Alright, hold on. Fuck it, I can't get that motherfucker off there. So here's a tip for you. Whoever you buy from, tell them, yeah, I'll buy it. Just pull that fucking sticky film off. Then you can see it's already broke. Already broke. I hate to say it, that old lady sold me a broke one. All I did was pull the damn thing out of the packet. Unfuckable. Okay, so I got to put back together. I'll be honest with you, I don't give a fuck if I can see out of it or not, because I'm just gonna put it on to pass the security, and then it just goes up in the casino blackjack dealer grinding helmet high ready position, so I don't have to see through this stupid shit. Beautiful ladies hanging out outside this SM. This is SM City along Post Central. They open up at 10, so if you get here earlier at 10, you'll be standing in line. All right, let me come over here and get past the MPs. Get up to the high ready, the battle ready position. All right, so shout out to my friend up in the to-go place. Air 21 moved. She said, he said they moved over to McSci-Sci, close to the McDonald's. So I gotta go to McSci-Sci Drive, look for the McDonald's sign. Somewhere in that vicinity is the Air 21. When you finish your business in any shopping mall here, head for the nearest exit. That way you can quickly remove this fucking grinding helmet and breathe some fresh air. Because if you just keep loitering around in there, you gotta wear this shit and listen to the mask police. Head for the nearest exit. Get fucking back outside. Some freedom. All right. Back on the way to McSci-Sci. Folks, I've been bitching and complaining. Sometimes it's just hard not to about certain things in life. I just thought I would share that with you. I'm not too pleased with having to wear a fucking grinding helmet. All you motherfuckers down there making them rules about these grinding helmets, please stop that. Alright, this is SM City along a pole. This is the old SM here. Right across the street, not to get run over. The dude said it was near the McDonald's. So if you're not familiar, there are two SMs here in Longapo. And again, this one's the old one. The new one's much better, but they do have an Ace Hardware in this one, so. All right. Come around the corner. Everybody's selling grinding helmets. Just so you can get into the SM. My goodness, beautiful ladies off here to the right side of the aircraft. There's a Jollibee, but I don't see the McDonald's. Oh, right here it is. All right, so I'm searching for Air 21. I may have to ask somebody. Some Mickey D's. Man, that 5-0 creep up on me quick. They come out of the woodwork right up on me. Ah, damn. I might have to ask somebody. The question is, are there two McDonald's on McSci-Sci? I'm gonna have to stop and check Google Maps. So I've asked a few people, they have no idea what I'm talking about. But you know, never ask for directions in the Philippines. Never, because you're not gonna get good directions most of the time. Folks, this Air 21 ain't across from McDonald's, it's over on the base. You gotta go across the bridge, get over onto SBMA, that's where the Air 21 is. All right, Facebook Zombie Garden. You gotta come across the bridge here, get over on the base. It's not next to McDonald's on McSci-Sci. If it is, it's so new, nobody knows about it. Because when you go down to Air 21 locations, clearly has a pin across the river here. That's where we're heading. Homeless folks begging for money, folks brace your heart. But come to the Philippines, you're gonna see that on a daily basis, most places. Nurse got schwacked by the fucking MPs coming onto the bridge. Out of all the people coming across the bridge, who do you think they singled out? Say, excuse me, sir, you gotta wear your face shield, it's mandatory. Who do you think the only motherfucker was they singled out? If you guessed the gringo, you would be correct. Be the last time I come over this motherfucker here. The fucking old lady sold me a broken face shield, and I think she knew it. I think she knew that one was broken. Oh my goodness. There you go. Get a good visual. We'll come to the Philippines. Come on over. Come on over to the Philippines. Life is so much better here than it is there in whatever state you're in. Come on over here. Figure out how to put together a fucking grinding helmet. Figure out how to scrape that fucking film off of that grinding helmet. Come on over, motherfuckers. Come get you some. I dare you. I dare you. Folks, I'm trying to figure out, did I wake up in the twilight zone or what? A few days ago, I went to my Air 21 across the river. I mailed something. There was no problems. Today it was locked up tighter than a drum. And then you go to the Google Maps and they say permanently closed. Now, information here on the internet in this country, you don't trust it because nobody has an updated website. You're lucky they have a Facebook page. The information's not updated. So you go to Google Maps, it says permanently closed, and you're like, well, I was just there 2 days ago. What the hell? So on the map pin, there shows one that's across from Harbor Point. And I just talked to these folks, and they said, no, this is an office. It's one of their offices, but they don't accept parcels. So it's not a place you can mail anything. They said something about them being closed. I don't know. Then they said maybe over by the Victory Liner. Wow. And then when I went to the FedEx place, the FedEx people said, well, it'll take at least till Friday to get to Manila. That's unacceptable. I mean, today's Monday. Today is Monday. It's going to take all week to get down there via FedEx, and Air 21 last week had it down there in 1 day. Plus, I got the fucking mask police on my ass over there at the bridge. I got a broken mask. That old lady sold me a broke mask. Folks, it was broke when I pulled it out of the box. So apparently somebody pulled it out, broke it. You know, she stuffed it back in there and sold it to the gringo because she knows I'll just go out and buy another one and I won't complain. All right. You know what I think I'm going to do? I left my man over there at the old SM, but I'm just going to text him. I'm going to say, look, man, you pick me up at the Calicon gate and I'm going to reset my day. I think that's what I'm going to do. I may go to Texas Joe's and get me a couple beers and just reset my day. That's the only thing I can do, because right now ain't nothing going my way. I'm pissed off. And so let's just do a reset. Let's get 2 beers, reset it, and then maybe go to Civic Town to mail this. Then nobody's gonna hassle me about this fucking grinding helmet. Folks, you know the good thing about my blue suede shoes? These shoes take me everywhere. And they can take me anywhere. Even though I'm a pirate looking at 50, folks, I don't let distance affect me. Put these blue suede shoes to use, and I'm on a direct route towards Texas Joe's. That's where I'm headed. Got a new building going up at Labitan at Canal Road. I'm trying not to get run over here. This dude's trying to make a right. Or the young lady, I should say. Okay, so it's a 4-way stop. So that means I'm hauling ass. Let's go. College of Subic Montessori. How do you say that? Montessori or Montessori? I don't know. But I'll give you a look here. These gentlemen working on the building. Doing a little painting it white. Them ropes. Yeah, folks, sometimes when you're having a bad day, take a couple deep breaths, relax, and figure out how to reset the day. Now, yeah, I lost an entire morning. I don't want to say an entire morning because I got up early. I got a lot accomplished. But this is not how I planned my day. I planned on having a couple more tasks accomplished by this time. It didn't work out. I absolutely wasted time, energy, and everything else, which should have been a simple task, a routine task. You know, you get yacked by some folks, singled out because you're the white guy, the gringo. It don't matter if you're white, black, whatever, you're the foreign guy. So you get singled out because you're the foreign guy. Let's just call it like it is. Because I didn't have my broken grinding helmet on that the old lady sold me. Just reset the day. You might not be able to reset your day with a couple of beers like I can, but that's the joy of being a world famous travel show host. See it pop out here on Dewey. Oh yeah, see where I'm at over here, folks, it's actually a historic area. Now, a lot of you listen to my voice that were here back in the 80s. It has a lot of history and meaning to you because of personal experience. But folks, this area has a lot of historical value due to World War II. All right, I'm going. Coming across Louboutin Street, crossing Dewey Avenue. So many of you know where I'm at. But if you go back to World War II history, when let me say it right, the Orinoco Maru, the hell ship that got sank out here in the bay, and it got sank by our own planes, but they didn't know that prisoners of war were on the boat, obviously. But it sank. The ones that didn't die were taken over here in this vicinity to some tennis courts, and they were rounded up, basically kept like animals on those tennis courts until they started the Bataan Death March. And I'm not sure exactly where the tennis courts were. I was looking at some historical documents and studies. They said they thought they had pinpointed exactly where the old tennis courts used to be. If you've seen previous videos, I've been over here before. This little water sports place, this is the home of the Red Dragons. I don't want to say all the Red Dragons live over here, but many of the Red Dragons, they live over here. And so when you see them ripping up and down the beach over at Barrio Barreto, this is where they come out of. Because them damn Red Dragons, I think they're like, I saw one on Lazada one time. I think it was 150,000 pesos, like $3,000, somewhere in there. Yeah, there's a Red Dragon over there. Okay, so everybody knows where I'm at now. Well, not everybody, but if you were stationed here, you know exactly where I'm at. Look around the Admiral, the cafe, bakery events. Not sure what that was when you guys were back here, but that's what it says now. It's defunct anyhow. But see, this dog knows where I'm at now. You know, behind me, if you keep walking back down that way, flagpole, all that good stuff. But right now, I'm not in the mood for history. Filipino history, I'm not in the mood for that right now. Go over there and you can read about how the 12 senators were so supportive and wonderful about kicking us Americans out of here. Go over there and read that stuff. I've read it on a previous video and I tried to remain neutral, which I normally do. But today, this just ain't my favorite place to be. Hey, I think everybody's entitled to have a bad day every now and then. I've had plenty. Yesterday, let me show you. You see Hanjin over there, you see that cargo ship. Well, we were right there behind that cargo ship in paradise. I was loving Subic Bay. And I was looking over here to this side of the bay, just staring at the lights and all the, you know, civilization. Civilization is what makes things interesting, but it's what also makes things horrible. You know, we humans, the way we treat each other, the laws we set forth can either make a place or break a place. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the laws, rules, regulations, and just lunacy here are breaking this place. It's breaking it for a lot of us. You know, a lot of people have already left. A lot of you guys are just chomping at the bit to get over here, but you're not realizing this. It ain't the same as when you were here 4 years ago before this shit. I mean, you want something to piss you off, you just go through what I went through this morning with this goddamn face shield. Just little things like that. You're like, come on, man. Come on. Out of all the motherfuckers that just walk down this thing not wearing a grinding helmet, you're gonna stop and fuck with me? I got racially pro. Folks, here my video cut out, but I'm here at Texas Joe's, and I'm gonna see if I can sit out here on the patio, drink me a couple beers, maybe get the old lady a takeout. Here we go. Best barbecue in the Philippines. You know why? Because it's American barbecue. Boom. Take that, put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, folks, YouTube might take all my money because they're playing some great country music in the background, so I'm gonna have to try to talk loud. But look at that beautiful cold Heineken right there. I thought they'd have like a big selection of you know, foreign guy beers, import beers, but they don't. It's just the local beers with Heineken. But there you go, Texas Joe's House of Ribs, 10:30 to 10, 7 days a week. The original, real American smokehouse in the Philippines. Now, folks, I'm gonna go over this menu, and I'm gonna show you the prices. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not local Philippine type prices. This is foreign guy prices. But you know what? You get what you pay for. This place is always packed, and you know why? Because it is worth it. It is absolutely worth it. Everything on this menu is delicious. I've done videos here before. My buddy Eric and Mercy have done videos here before. You're not going to hear anything bad about this place right here. So if you're American, I mean, well, if you're anybody, but especially if you're an American, and you've been living over here in the Philippines and you want a true slice of Americana, you just come here to Texas Joe's, right here on SBMA, and it'll be like you walked into a barbecue place back in the States, and plus, you know, the place looks like the Alamo. So, I mean, it's very familiar, the smells, the sights. This is a slice of Americana here. All right, let's go back to the menu. Okay, I gotta open out one more thing here. I'll try to get through this before I start my beer. I'll get lost. There's the classic barbecue platters. And I'm gonna tell you what I go with is, what's it called? Tennessee Trio. It might be on the back. Is it on the back? Let's see. No, this is the light menu. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Hopefully you can see this. They got steaks too. No, I don't eat steaks anymore. Living in Southeast Asia, it's just so expensive to get beef. There you go, right there. I go with that Tennessee Trio. Spare ribs, beef brisket, and smoked chicken. And you get 2 sides. All right, let me show you what you go with on the sides. We do whatever the hell you want. I'll just show you what I go with on the sides. Check this out. I mean, everything on there is delicious. So you always end up getting an extra, but you got to go with that banana cornbread loaf. Oh my goodness. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to sway you, but definitely check out the banana cornbread, because every side on here is absolutely delicious. Absolutely freaking delicious. My gosh. See how this Heineken goes down. Here we go, folks. All right, nice cold Heineken going down. Just let me reset and relax for a minute. Now I did notice something on the door that they said effective, I think it was July 9th, so it is a recent document that said that they're allowing children above 5 years of age with strict adult supervision, you know, basically to leave the house. This IATF, the Agents Infectious, anyhow, it's the people down in Manila making these fucking lockdown rules. You know, I've praised them in the past for their progressive thinking. Thanks to their progressive thinking, that's how I got back into this country. But then, you know, the Philippines is like this. They'll take a step forward and you like, all right, cool. And then they take 8 steps back and they don't even know why. That's the way the whole country is, not just this, these lockdowns and these rules and the travel restrictions. That's the Philippines as a whole. 1 step forward, 8 steps back. 1 step forward, 28 steps back. So anyhow, that document said, okay, if you're 5 years or older with strict adult supervision, you can go in the restaurant now. So that's good news. Oh, you can go to the beach too. So there you go. They're lessening the restrictions. People over 5 can now leave their homes. Welcome to the Philippines. And folks, look at the difference. It's noon, the parking lot's filling up. So I'm telling you, it's a popular place. You know why? Because it's the best food in the Philippines, right here at Texas Joe's. And folks, I'm a good foreign guy. I didn't eat no food. I just drank my beers and chill. I got a good takeout box for Fatima and my Forest G. You know what? Because I love Forest G and I want them to have good flavors. Good flavors from America, you know. I want him to know the flavors of America. There you go. And that lemonade come with the kids meal right there, just a shout out. I think it comes with fries and a cookie. But I'm waiting on one more beer and I'm out of here. They're gonna be so surprised. Well, they're not gonna be surprised, I'm gonna tell you why. So I ring Fatima up to check on her, right? And she says something like, what are you doing on the waterfront? You know, we're all wired in on the Find My iPhone or whatever the hell that shit is, where you can see where your family members are. So she knew exactly where I'm at. I'm like, I'm at Texas Joe's, trying to check my location. You want me to bring you some food or not? She's like, yeah. So, like, if you don't want, if you think I'm over here screwing off, you don't want me to bring you no food, I won't bring no food. No, bring the food. Because she knows how delicious Texas Joe's is. She was checking up on me, checking my location. Thank you very much, dog. My goodness, got cowboy boots on. There, look at the cowboy boots. And folks, I switched it up to a cheap beer. Same big life for me is like a bottle of water. This is a water bottle. So I drank me 2 Heinekens, get a little effect, clear my head, clear my mood. But this right here is just to hydrate. Put a little calamansi in there. Get the calamansi into the San Big Light, and this is just to rehydrate. This is a bottle of water for me. I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Dennis. Dennis, man, because I'm just chatting you right now, bro, so I figured I'd put you on the video. Been chatting with my buddy Dennis, and he had to leave the Philippines to handle some business, and now he can't get back, like a lot of you. You know, Dennis is in the same boat as a lot of you, due to this bullshit Halloween project that the Philippines will never let go, because they're just 50 years behind the rest of the world. You know, that's just the way it is. No fucking reason why there shouldn't be tourists in here every day. Anyhow, I won't go off on that, or YouTube will take all my money and put that big fucking Rona warning at the top of this video. But Dennis, man, I love you, bro. You know, we had some good times coming over here to Texas Joe's. I mean, personally, I would love to trade places with you right now, where you're at, brother. But obviously, that's not possible. But I just want to say, hey, man, miss the good times we shared together over here, brother. And hopefully, we'll get together again. Well, I know we'll ride again. It may not be here. It may not be here, because it might be fucking 50 years before they let your ass back in over here as a tourist. And by then, I'll be long gone. But miss you, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Folks, that's all I had to do. All this negativity I've been spewing out on the first part of this video is gone. I pulled into Texas Joe's, down me 2 Heinekens and a San Mig Light, picked up a Tennessee Trio, got Forrest G a little junior burger, whatever they call it. Comes with a cookie and fries and a lemonade. Got an extra side. What's my sides? I got, so the Tennessee Trio, you got ribs, I think ribs, brisket, and chicken.